Okay, let's talk about strength training. And I want you to forget everything you think you know about lifting weights. Seriously, this isn't just for bodybuilders or elite athletes. Today, we're going to unpack the science behind what might just be the single most powerful tool you have for a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Let's dive into the blueprint. So, here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll lay the foundation. Why strength even matters in the first place. Then we'll stack up all the incredible benefits, first for your body, then for your mind. We'll show you why this is for literally everyone, no matter your age. And we'll wrap it all up with a super practical starter kit to get you going. All right, section 1, why strength matters. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of how to do it, we really need to understand the profound why. This is the bedrock. Everything else we talk about today is built right on top of this. Let me just throw a question at you. If you could get your hands on one thing, not a pill, not some expensive supplement, but one of the most effective, scientifically proving anti-aging medicines out there, what do you think it would be? Yep, you guessed it. It's strength training. The research on this is just overwhelmingly clear. It's one of our best tools for slowing down the aging process and, more importantly, boosting your health span. That's the number of years you live in good, functional health. And this goes so far beyond just looking good. So what are we even talking about when we say strength training? Well, at its core, it's actually pretty simple. All it means is you're challenging your muscles with some kind of resistance. That could be dumbbells, sure, but it could also be resistance bands or even just your own body weight. That challenge is the signal that tells your body, hey, time to get stronger. Now here's the part that's kind of wild. Even with all these amazing benefits we're about to cover, only about a quarter of adults are actually doing it regularly. That means 3 out of 4 people are just leaving all these incredible health upgrades on the table. But here's the really good news. Getting started and joining that group is so much easier than you probably think. You don't have to become some gym junkie to reap the rewards. So with that, let's jump into the first huge stack of benefits, what this does for your physical health. Section 2, a healthier body. And listen, we're talking about so much more than just building bigger muscles here. Think of this as a profound, system-wide upgrade that happens from the inside out. But first, a quick but really important distinction. Are you training to get stronger or are you training to get bigger muscles? Because they're related, but they're not exactly the same thing. For pure, raw strength, think lifting a really heavy object once, you're going to use very heavy weights for just a few reps. For muscle growth, what's called hypertrophy, you can actually use a wider range of weights, but the key is pushing those muscles close to failure. Just knowing your goal helps you train smarter. Okay, this is where it gets really powerful. Just look at this list. We're talking about fundamentally changing your body's operating system to be more resilient. For example, when you build more muscle, your body gets incredibly good at managing blood sugar. Your muscles act like these giant sponges, just soaking up any extra glucose from your blood. That single mechanism slashes your risk of type 2 diabetes. And for people already managing a chronic condition, this isn't just a nice to have. It's a proven tool that can genuinely improve their day-to-day quality of life. It's huge. Section 3, a stronger mind. You see, the benefits don't just stop at the neck. There is such a powerful connection between our physical strength and our mental and emotional fortitude. And the science is really just beginning to catch up to how deep that connection goes. Here's the big takeaway. Study after study is now showing that strength training is a powerful ally against things like depression and anxiety. It measurably improves your mood and your body's ability to handle stress. Now, of course, it's not a replacement for professional therapy or anything like that, but it is an incredible tool that puts the power to feel better directly into your own hands. And you know what the best part is? You don't have to live in the gym to unlock these mental health boosts. The research is crystal clear. Just 2 or 3 consistent sessions a week is enough to create a very real, very positive difference in how you feel. Moving on to section 4, for every generation. Okay, let's bust a huge myth right now. There's this idea that lifting weights is just for young people. The science tells a completely different story. It's actually a critical tool for health at every single stage of your life. See, as we get older, we all naturally start to lose a bit of muscle mass and strength. It's a process called sarcopenia. And this is what can lead to frailty and a loss of independence later in life. Well, guess what? Strength training is our single most effective weapon against it. It directly fights this process, helping you stay mobile, strong, and able to live life on your own terms for longer. And on the complete flip side of that, the old wives' tale that lifting weights will stunt a kid's growth It has been totally, completely debunked. As long as it's properly supervised, it's not only safe for kids and teens, but it's a fantastic way to build a strong foundation, improve their coordination, and even boost the performance in other sports. The key words there are proper supervision. And that brings us to our final section, your practical starter kit. We've gone through all the why. Now for the really fun part, the how. This is your simple, no-nonsense guide to getting started. Getting results really just comes down to managing a few simple variables. Think of them like dials you can turn up or down. You've got intensity, volume, frequency, but the real magic, the one that ties it all together, is number 6, progressive overload. It sounds fancy, but all it means is that over time, you have to gently ask your body to do just a little bit more than it's used to. That constant, gentle push is the engine of all progress. So, what does that actually look like? This right here is a fantastic, evidence-based place to start. Aim for 2 or 3 full-body workouts each week. In each workout, pick about 6 to 10 exercises. For each of those, do 2 to 4 sets, and aim for somewhere in the 6 to 12 rep range. Rest for a minute or two between your sets. That's it. This simple recipe is more than enough to unlock all those health benefits we've been talking about. So there it is. You've got the evidence, you've got the benefits, and now you have the blueprint. It's simple, it's incredibly powerful, and it really is for everyone. The only question left is, how are you going to use it to build a stronger you? Thanks for tuning in.